Last but not least, another tax that you may have to pay, depending on what state you live in, is a state income tax. Let me throw an income in here. And state income tax depends on the state that you live in. New York has an income tax. Connecticut has an income tax. New Jersey has an income tax. Sometimes you may hear your parents talk about some states that don't. So, for example, Florida does not have a state income tax, but many states do, and New York is certainly one of them. So a state income tax is an income tax that goes to the state government instead of the federal government. And it works almost identically to the federal income tax system. So for example, if you look, New York State income tax, the rates are lower, all right? So you pay less in income tax. If I were to look at the federal rates, here are your marginal rates. The state income tax is way lower. There are actually more brackets in the state income tax. And here are the boundaries. So what you're going to be doing is creating the state income tax spreadsheet. This is almost identical to how you're going to create, or how you created the federal income tax chart or table. So you can always go back and figure out how to do that. And then you will get your total state tax. I also wanted to talk about really the notion of take-home pay in this video. Take-home pay is sort of what it sounds like. This is the amount of money that you get to take home. I'll put take home in quotes. From your paycheck, or from the amount of money, I should say, that you make each year. So, for example, if you make $100,000, you don't get to take home $100,000. There are all these different sorts of taxes. So, for example, you have your federal income tax, you have your Social Security tax, you have your Medicare tax, you have your state taxes. All these amounts of money actually come out of your check, and that's why I distributed my pay stub, my personal pay stub, to show you how much money is actually being taken out of your paycheck. And so you can actually calculate your take-home pay. So your annual take-home pay, I want you to think about what this would include. So obviously you have your salary, but you're going to be taking away, federal tax, Social Security tax, Medicare tax, and state tax. Okay, so you're going to come up with a formula that this spreadsheet can use. You're going to have to identify the pieces of the spreadsheet that will give you the items that you need to take away from your salary. And then your monthly take-home pay is going to be important because you pay bills on a monthly basis. So you need to know how much money you're getting per month so you can take your annual take-home pay and divide by 12. So you're going to be filling out this spreadsheet. You can use any gross starting income that you want, but eventually we're going to be using your income. So that's going to be in the quiz on the lesson. So I'm going to construct the quiz. You're going to be completing the quiz in the lesson. It's going to tell you exactly what you need to do. Okay, see you later.